Yummy, yummy. Mm. I know this really hot babe. Super cool chick. She sent me some tobacco, guys. Her name is Lori B. What a lovable girl. Thank you so much for sending me something I really wanted to try, Lori B. I have had one bowl of this before. It burned the crap out of my tongue and I couldn't taste anything. My fault. But since I've opened this tin, I guess it's been a couple weeks, I've had at least 7, 8 bowls of it. And it's just a nice one. You know, I've only had this in the cherry bomb out of all those CAOs. Cherry bomb really bit me. And I'm pretty good with tongue bite. Usually if my tongue does get bitten, it's my own fault. This stuff's just tasty. On the retro hell, you do actually get a little soft white chocolate note. What makes it white chocolate truffle, I don't know. Unfortunately, for the law, this very lovely tin of tobacco has a huge warning on the front and no description on the back. Just 2 paragraphs of warnings. You know, I went to Canada, Vancouver anyway, back in 97, I think it was. About 97 probably. And, let's see, I met Xena Warrior Princess on that trip, so Lucy Lawless. So it must have been around 97. She messed up my autograph. First of all, I had it on a t-shirt that I was wearing. My Xena Warrior Princess shirt. Wish I still had that. She signed it. Lucy, Lucy. And we were talking. And she said, "Oh my goodness, I've destroyed your t-shirt." I said, "What do you mean, Lucy?" She said, "Well, I've gone and write Lucy twice. Lucy, Lucy." Which, of course, her fantastic New Zealand accent took me off guard, even though I knew she was from New Zealand. Beautiful woman in person. Beautiful. You know, she had cute moments on her show, Xena. It's not why I watched it. I just have a thing for girl heroes. Not so much anymore since they've really driven that into the ground. It's not as fun. I'm a real feminist, you guys. Which means I'm half feminist. And I'm half maleist. I've always had a thing for girl heroes. Whether it's She-Ra or Red Sonja or She-Hulk, Wonder Woman. There's your Wonder Woman right there. Yeah, buddy. I didn't like the movie. The DC movies have been bad lately, the ones I've seen. Justice League was atrocious. atrocious. Batman vs Superman. I think I fell asleep like 5 minutes in. I should watch it. Still haven't seen the Avengers. There was something else I wanted to see. What was it? I'll remember. After this video, I'm going to go in and try to go back to sleep, I think. Put on some Amos and Andy and crash out. Amos and Andy's hilarious. Such awesome, simple little stories. The episode I'm getting ready to watch, what's it called? It's called 33 something. 33 called, what is it? 33 charges or something like that. Anytime I see the number 33, which is all day, every day, I know there's going to be some heavy symbolism involved. Amos and Andy. AA. Probably biblical if I look it up. I know there was a movie called Amos and Andrew in the 90s. Nicolas Cage and somebody else. An African American guy, I think. Amos and Andy. Bet you that movie's full of symbolism too. Amos and Andy, it's cool. The wives are Ruby and Sapphire. One's blue, one's red. Symbolism rules. Kingfish. Who's the kingfish, guys? Who do we associate with fish? Who's the fisher? The fisher of men. Who teaches the men to fish instead of giving them a fish? Who creates tons of fish out of one fish to feed the multitudes? Who is that metal insignia on the back of everyone's car? Written inside that fish. Kingfish. Oh, and also Amos and Andy and Kingfish belong to a lodge. They're Masons. Which is a topic that interests me because that's where a lot of our symbolism today comes from, is Freemasons. Some of you guys might know this already. In fact, I know some of you do, because I can see what you do. I do it too. You know. I believe they're the Mystic Knights of the Sea. And Freemasonry just must have been so popular in the 50s because it seemed like everyone on TV belonged to a lodge back then. You know, the Flintstones were the Royal Order of Water Buffaloes, right? And then, who else? Oh, the Honeymooners had the Raccoon Lodge, right? Ralph and Ed belonged to the Raccoon Lodge. The Real McCoys. Pappy Amos again, right? Amos belonged to the Mystic Knights of the Orient or something like that. I'm sure I could think of some more. So lodge just must have been a very popular thing back then. Which is cool. There's a lodge in my town. Yeah, there's a lodge in most towns. There's an old one here. And there's a lot of Masonic stuff in my town. including 2 Masonic cemeteries. We got a barber shop here. I think it's, I forget what it's called, but it has the scissors going like this, and then the straight razor going like this. So you got your square and your square and your compass, which is just a yin and a yang, basically. It's a lot of things, but it's a yin and a yang, a square and a circle. The G in the middle, it's an I. It's a 7. Stands for God. Stands for the great architect. Stands for all kinds of stuff. To be a G. Remember that saying? What up, man? What up, G? You know, I'm just chilling being a G. Did that sound like Snoop when I said that? G-Loke gone crazy. No, it didn't sound like Snoop. That G with the lightning bolt through it on the Gatorade bottle. Yep. Same G. And also, if we fill in the lines and connect the dots, we get a 6-pointed star out of the square and compass. And the double X, the double cross. They really thought this thing out, guys. I find it fascinating, either way. And the number 33 is the highest degree in Freemasonry. I do hear some people say there's more and there's all these crazy degrees, but I don't know about all that. I mean, 32nd is the highest you can go without being invited higher, and then there's the 33rd, right? If you're 32nd degree or higher, you get to be a Shriner, right? That's my Shriner beach towel. My mother-in-law gave me for Christmas one year. She also picked me up a couple fezzes from Almalaica, which is the shrine in Los Angeles. The Shriners in Los Angeles, they have the Shrine Auditorium. Very famous place. I've been to it a few times. Not knowing what it was then, I wish I could go there now. I used to have a little comic book convention there every month. I used to go to sci-fi comic show, and I did go to an oldies concert there for my 12th birthday with my dad, and we saw Tommy Rowe and the Shirelles and a whole bunch of people. It's pretty cool. Petula was there. It was like a K-Earth 101 concert. For those of you that grew up in LA. K-Earth 101 with Charlie Tuna. Now I'm near San Diego. That's Wolfman Jack territory. I can't do that voice. I grew up with all those oldies. So I also grew up with K-Rock. Again, for you LA guys. In New York, I know there's the other K-Rock. We have KROQ in LA, which is horrible now, but it used to be a great station. To play what they then called alternative rock. I'm going to make a playlist. Probably several playlists here pretty soon. Of some good music to pipe to, meditate to, and start to look at a new way. I want people to hear these songs for the first time. Like a child. Who was it yesterday that quoted the Eagles? Or was it this morning? I think it was Curmudgeon Piper. And he said when the Eagles reunited for the minute in '94, they had a song, and a line in it said, "I'd like to find your inner child and kick its little ass." What does that mean? It means he wants to whip somebody's ego into shape. That's what it means. Child inside's great, but yeah, you could be a little brat at times. It's a relationship. What did I just watch? Oh, I was watching Punky Brewster yesterday while I was laying Violet down for her nap. Another gift from my mother-in-law. Punky Brewster DVD set. She knows I like weird things, 80s things, and cartoons. I like kid shows from all eras of television. Love Howdy Doody. I'm surprised he's not tattooed on me somewhere. Hi, kids. Man. Eileen's Dreams. Good stuff, Lord B. I hope you're doing good today. Some relights going on, but that's alright. No bite this time. I've learned how to smoke Eileen's Dream. And to get a 10 is just great. Because total, I have about 9 10s. And, 4 of them I smoked them. And the other ones, smoking them too. So it's always cool to get to add to my stack of tins. I really appreciate that. Onions help me out with that too. I understand these are some kind of a little cigarello or something, Eileen's Dream. CAO. I'll have to check it out. So good. So good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. An Amos and Andy nap sounds all right. Looking back over this last 18 minutes, I bet this was a pretty strange video. I'm kind of a strange fellow, you guys. I just see that there's a truth in everything. And I happen to like media. I hate media, but I like TV shows and movies and songs, and that's how I receive my teachings. I probably know more about the Bible than your average person on the street, but I'm not a Bible expert or Bible thumper. I do know how to read it now, though. Now that I can decode some things, find out the real meaning of stuff. When you figure out the whale that ate Jonah is the same one that ate Geppetto. Beast from the abyss. Like the Kraken in the pirate movies. Jaws. Pacific Rim. Those guys that come out of the water. The Kraken. Who else? Godzilla. My favorite. Creature from the abyss. Leviathan. Another name from, remember that movie, Leviathan? All the shark movies. They're all about this beast coming out of the abyss and just destroying everything. You know what that beast is? It's us. It's our ego. that just runs around destroying things until we get a grip on it. And we can get Godzilla safely to Monster Island, where he can't hurt anybody. But if the world needs saving, we can go pick him up. You know? When a bunch of other monsters come into town to mess up your day, you go to Monster Island and pick up Godzilla. And you use him for good. You use him to defend your temple. That dragon guarding the castle. You know? You could kill him, but then when you go take over the castle, and you don't have a dragon to guard it. Must be another way to do that. And that poor princess up there in that tower. I know I jumped subjects. I was watching Punky Brewster. Henry smokes a pipe. Did you know that? Punky Brewster had terrific symbolism in it. And I had a lot of fun watching the first couple episodes while Violet laid down to go to sleep. She wears the garment of many colors we find in the Bible, right? Joseph in the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, same garment. Dolly Parton sings the coat of many colors, same garment. The Patchwork Girl of Oz, same garment. Pippi Longstocking, same garment. Okay. I just heard my baby shriek from the house. I better go check it out and stop annoying you guys. Please do take it easy today. Maybe I'll see you later, since I've been spending more time in here lately. Bye, guys.